Fundamentals, phase 2, day 34, agonist-antagonist training standard. I did some jump rope down in the garage as well whilst listening to an audiobook. Very relaxing, very fun. Doing something like listening to music or listening to an audiobook whilst skipping is extremely meditative. If you can't be asked to meditate, then skip. Skipping is great, else I wouldn't do it. Would I have gotten pissed if it wasn't functional? No. Would I skip if it wasn't functional? No. I do stuff because they work. Cycling is pretty meditative as well. I'm about to go on my cycle now. That will be great. I haven't been cycling so much. I was getting bad cramps and didn't want to exacerbate it, so I've been stretching my hamstrings, stretching my quads, doing everything, and stretching my glutes rather, and quads and everything, calves, just trying to make sure I don't get any problems once I ramp everything up, but everything's going pretty well. Stretching and warm up. I can't. Rehabilitative tools. It never ends, folks. If you're sitting in front of the TV, grab one of these. Grab a TheraBand and do some shoulder dislocations, or a piece of PVC tubing like I use for shoulder dislocations because my shoulders suck. Grip strength, sit in front of the computer, always pumping your grip. Not to the point where your bones feel like they're about to pop out of your hand, but just do it for a while until you feel your grip warmed up and then put it down. Take a few minutes off, an hour off, do something. Trade, play a video game whilst you're in between rounds or something like that, playing Counter-Strike, whatever the hell you guys play at the moment. I only play Counter-Strike. Pump your grip. It'll improve your dexterity. It'll possibly even make you play games better, I don't know, wrists, all this sort of stuff will, give you longevity and stuff as well. Warming up. Take it seriously. From one day to the other, yesterday I did a lot more warm-up than I have been doing to really get my heart up and sustained above 150 BPM before training, and it made the weights come up easier. It made my recovery better in between sets. It's something that most people overlook, and is something that I need to stress so much in this content. I find that you can do a treadmill warm-up, but not leisurely. Like, really try and instead of doing 20 minutes of nothing or an hour of nothing, unless you're enormous, really enormous, try running for 1 kilometer for time or 2 kilometers for time, really, so you're having to focus on your breath, so you're really having to get in the zone with your blinkers on, and or rather like a machine. You should really be doing that when you're warming up. If you're not focusing on your breath, and if you're focusing more on the chick's ass on the treadmill, opposite you or something like that, then that's not warming up. You should be making people looking at you like, oh, what's this dude doing? It's like the mark of myself at the gym that so many people will attest. Look, you're going to the gym to improve yourself. Don't give a shit about people around you. Just do what is right. And half of the time they're probably looking at you because they're like, maybe I should be doing that, not, oh, what an idiot. Because a lot of people I can see at the gym, they have no idea what they're doing. They've never Googled anything. They've never spent money on a personal trainer, which is cool. It's like me skiing. I've never got ski lessons, and that's why I've been described to look like a giraffe being kicked down a hill on skis. So that's why I'm going to trade training lessons for ski lessons from a mate who's an amazing skier. And he knows about this rule already. I hope he watches this so he remembers it. One day on the ski fields is all I need. Well, probably not. I'll probably need about 10 years. Training, warming up. Consistency. You need to stay consistent. Train every day, because sometimes you'll be injured and you won't be able to train. So train as much as you can. The whole meme about taking a day off to let your muscles grow is bullshit. Your muscles grow all the time. You take a day off when you feel like you can't train, or something feels stiff, or something feels damaged, and that's when you take your days off. That's when you need to take your days off. So then don't feel bad about it. Kick back on the couch and eat junk food, you know, it doesn't matter. That's when you take your cheat days. Your cheat days aren't just some worked in regimented thing once a week. That's bullshit. You take your cheat days when you're injured, or you take your cheat days when you're some shape or form incapacitated that you need to sit down and do nothing. So for boxing, another mate that was looking into boxing information, wrap your fists, that's all I'm going to say. Wrap them bones. You don't want those your bones in your hand to move back and forth, which causes the muscles inside your hand to expand, and it becomes very painful. Take it from me. Also, it will split your knuckles in between there, and it will bleed in between your knuckles, which looks cool when you're bouncing, but is just annoying. So wrapping your knuckles becomes stupidly important. That's about it for a moment. Catch up.